everyone. Today we are playing the Scary Stories ride. Pretty much, I guess this is an adaptation. What is it? Or crazy, hard to the story, right? So this time it's all in one, I would guess. So we're gonna do Teke Teke. Oh, it still teleports you to a game. Missing object file. List. Welcome to the Kermore Theater. Right this way, please. How do I go in? Oh. So, Misato was telling her brother Genji and friend Suki the tragic story of Kamaki no Shita, which became known as Teke Teke. But always cars tracks on my home from school. But this one day, the station master switched the tracks. The justice cameras crossed. Explain. This caused her foot to get stuck between the tracks, and she fell to the ground. No matter how hard she tried, she couldn't break free. She tried to break free the track. She couldn't do it. A crowd of people came before me were past the to disbelief, but offered help. They just talked about how awful it was. Kama turned away to the people on the overpass asking for help. She got a response. She understood why no one would answer her. The responsible thing that happened. Drink a barrel laying down the tracks and reports. Kama was now absolutely terrified. Where the heck is the thing? There it was. Because the train showed no sign of slowing down. She screamed frantically and waved her arm at the people on the bridge. No one on the bridge or nearby could think. They just continued to stare at in shock. Misaki said, a sad and certain look on her face. It was soft for a moment, then Nico asked Misato, so, what happened to Kama? Misato took a moment, and the train went over. She said, Jesus! That is loud. That's so sad, Suki said quietly, but doesn't there was a one-cup spirit, determined just her upper body to revenge on those who refused to help her. She carries a sickle to make people look just like her. In 2 pieces she walks on her hands, and because of the long sharp nails, it makes them like Teke Teke, Sickle explained. But she stopped though, right? Suka asked, no. She continued going to hood the people on the overpass who didn't have a need. But she must always be her native citizen to remain in this world. A long silence followed after Misato finished telling the story. Genji then broke the silence. I think she was angry because she felt nobody cared about her. Maybe someone just needs to show her that there are people who do care. Maybe that would bring peace to her spirit, Genji explained casually. Everyone felt deep into thought. After he got home, Genji spent the night researching everything and find out Kama. She died at her at the station. 4 times over, Genji decided he would go there the next day to show Kama respect. The next morning, Genji boarded the train at the hot station. He thought about everything he had learned about Kama and how horrible it must have been for him to be for her the favorite day, but he planned to make things right. Genji arrived at the station safely. Within no time, he walked briskly out of the station, headed straight to the location where Kama had been hit by the train. Once Genji arrived at the place Kama died, he laid down white chrysanthemum flowers and prayed. First rich peace, Shikama. People do care about you. Please be at peace and harm no one ever again. Genji prayed. Paying respect to Kama, Genji walked by the overpass where the onlookers gathered and stared at it. Heard up at it. It pained him to know they didn't do anything to help Kama, so he turned away and headed back to the station. Genji felt really good about what it done to help Conspirat to know that people do care about her and what happened. She truly believed this was bring her spirit to finally rest peacefully. Before retiring to his bed for the night, Genji stared outside his bedroom window into the world outside of her mom's bed. Kama, rest in peace, Kama, forever, he said gently. Genji lay down and drawn to a deep sleep quickly. He was happy in his heart was kind of his soul. It wasn't long before Genji probably woken up to a loud scratching noise. It sounded as if someone was dragging nails across the glass on the balcony doors. She jumped from his bed cautiously, tiptoed slowly towards the balcony doors. As he did, he could hear his name being whispered in a raspy voice. Genji. Oh my god, you could literally see her outside. She ain't got no legs. Genji reached the balcony doors. To a shock, he succumbed, shot through the glass, jumped backwards, free, and saw her sickle. Don't be afraid, Genji, I just want to be your friend, she said in a cracked voice. Then, boom. Genji woke in terror, quickly thinking what happened was a dream, but he was shaking, sweating, so he suddenly began to consider that it may not have been a dream at all. He thought about it, and decided to talk over Misato and the girls. The next morning, Genji met the girls. He told them about the horrible dream. They were too strong for air, but cool assumed it wasn't real, and that Genji should calm down and forget it ever happened. Genji realized they were probably right, and thanked the girls for their support when they had given him. Nico went to Genji and hugged him tightly, telling him that someone was watching. That someone was coming up, and she saw the hug. Nico and Genji was friends. Because she saw Nico was there. There was no dream Genji had. It was real. That night, Nico headed to the train station to catch a train to Grandma a few towns over. As she walked down the train, just feeding, and she was followed. She swore she could hear someone behind her. Nico was very nervous now and picked up her pace. The sounds she was hearing get louder and louder. It seemed to get closer and closer, but each time she looked at her, she couldn't see anyone. Dumb fool. Nico trotted towards the stairs, leading up to the tracks. When she heard a very loud scratch, sounded like sharp metal being dragged along concrete. She quickly looked around to see what it was. Dun dun dun. It was Kama flying through the air with her sickle, but it was too late. God, Nico, it was all over. Sorry, this breath through the neighborhood and swear quickly. Genji, Masato, and Suki rushed to the scene and heard that the victim was Nico. They burst into tears and consoled each other as best they could, but they were broke. She done got cut in half. She's been cut in half. comment and Nico and slowly his rage began to build. Finally, the pain became too much for him, and he dropped to his knees with an anger. Kama, I tried to help you. How would you do this? To his sons by her by the rest of us, I would never let anyone come between us, Genji. Genji stood up defiantly, but he kept his cool. You would have to put it into Kama's evil ways. But how? They thought one way to get rid of Kama was for all, but it might have to make the ultimate sacrifice to do it. Genji spent it almost immediately when my sister had transition to the Kama to, and that was far enough away from the sea. So what had been a long time ago, it was very far away. Genji booked a one-way ticket to the abandoned station, hopped on a train. He didn't tell anyone I was going to get as far away. He only took what he needed and focused solely on what he had to do and how he would do it. But first, Genji had to make one stop, Hot Station. He went to where Kama was hit by the train and spoke to her. My dear Kama, I thought it was so peaceful things that we go together. I will see there, Kama. I'll be waiting. Genji said, call me. Genji got back on the train for a long journey. He was almost at this what he thought about what happened before he go. He tried to keep on what he had to do, but it was hard. Genji had to walk 5 miles in a very rural area before he rapidly began transition to a south left and scene. He headed towards the train to go to work, to look around. Genji looked all around the outside depot. That was for first plan. He went inside the building to have a look. Inside the depot, with a row of chairs and a table, there was also some change on the floor. That's perfect, Genji thought. I could learn on chair up, he thought. Suddenly, Genji was startled by the sound of Red's voice. Hello, Genji. The voice said. It was Kama. Genji whirled around, shocked to see her before him, holding her sickle. She seemed faded, but weak, but still dangerous. Hello, Kama, Genji said. Softly. I'm very weak from the long travel. Go ever since you leave this world. Let us see you. Remember you, I come back to life. Come explain this. Come came back completely. Baby, you just come sit down here and get you over. Pull to the chair. Kama was silent as she stared at Genji intensely. Why, Genji? So you could chain me up like you planned? She asked slowly. I can hear your thoughts, Genji. I know what you wanted to do with me, but I'm sorry to tell you it's not going to happen. She continued sternly. She knows, Genji. You really think a ghost wouldn't be able to read minds, Genji? You stupid idiot. Kama slowly floated up from the ground as Genji stepped backwards. I said that he wanted to reject me, just like the sponsors on the movie Bastard. But I want to give you a second chance. I didn't know he was. Kama said, no, Kama, please. It was too late. She was already upon him. Nobody ever saw her from Genji again. Besides, I never got over the spirit of her brother Genji, but she thought about him every single day. For 5 years after Genji gone missing, she got a couple of years telling her they found him. More was left of it. They told her something terrible happened to them, and he had not survived beside a bridge of tears. More than lost, she was pretty broken. One week later, Miss on board the train to go for the Genji was found. She brought like some things to leave with such trying to hold back the tears the whole ride there. Taxi driver location was as a cigarette with son, which was out of the way. She asked him if he could come back in an hour or so. He said he would. He sounded slowly and nervously made way out to the depot building. She had a small structure big enough to pound this last place Genji ever saw. She cries as the on the floor and prayed earnestly for Genji's peace. But as she was praying, she heard something loud scream behind her. She jumped and spun around. To her horror, she saw Kaba there before her. With an evil smile, hello, Misato. I'm waiting for you. Kaba said in raspy voice, but so then another voice broke the silence. Suddenly, Genji appeared in the room. Misato saw Saksho and Kaba. His skin was wet, his face was I knew you would come, Misato, and when you entered, I looked unstoppable. He said in a growling voice. Both Kaba and Genji rose up on the ground, being menacing. Looks in her eyes. No, Genji, please don't! Misato cried out. But neither of them seemed here, please. And then there were three. Someone. Yeah, that was freaky. Three ghosts with no torso. Three ghosts with no legs. Yeah.